So Danny Jacobs, you don't care, right? Okay, I see where you're going with this. So Danny Jacobs says in an article that I'm going to leave the link in the description from BoxingScene.com that he does not care what the detractors say about him not making the Triple G fight after beating Peter Quillen. You know what, Danny? The same criticism that I give guys like Danny Garcia, guys like Canelo Alvarez, and the list goes on. Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, all these guys that I say, ducked fighters that they need to be fighting. Kell Brook. Again, the list can go on and on. You right along there with them, bro. I'm not going to disrespect you for what you went through, the horrors you went through in your personal life, battling cancer, but it's time we move past that. Let's look at Danny Jacobs, the fighter. This article in Boxing Scene, again, like I said, check it out. It shows a level of arrogance and just I don't care attitude. He's telling people in the article to sit back and enjoy the journey that we as boxing fans, he's basically essentially saying in the article, and you can take this forever how way you want to, but the way I interpret the article, he's basically saying you'll take what I give you and like it. Why are you even... Here's what pisses me off about Danny Jacobs. After beating Peter Quillen, he was in his steam was revved up, okay? And he was in the position to where he could corner Triple G and make the fight. What did he do? He went quiet, went dormant, because he didn't want to fight this man, because he was afraid of fighting this dude. Yes, that's right. I'm calling Danny Jacobs. I had done a video some time back, and I said I challenged the heart of Danny Jacobs, and some people agree with me, and a lot of people disagree with me. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You tell me, based on this article, do you think that Danny Jacobs has the heart? Is his heart in boxing, or is this dude just content on fighting middle-of-the-road fighters, having a belt, and then ultimately retiring down the line? This dude don't want to fight nobody either. He another one of those pussy motherfuckers. I can't stand this dude. I used to ride with Danny. I used to ride with him. He got his ass knocked out by Priag. You know what? He came back. He put himself in the prime position to be where he is. And now this dude is just taking a shit on the boxing fans. This is what I'm talking about when I sit there and I say the current state of boxing right now is a bunch of diva-ass fuckboys. They don't really want to fight. Triple G is in that mix. Canelo's in that mix. Danny Jacobs is in that mix. Frampton is in that mix. Santa Cruz is in that mix. Kell Brook is in that mix. All these dudes, these new generation of fighters, man, they're a bunch of whack-ass motherfuckers. And I keep trying to tell people, and I'm going to keep telling people consistently, why support these dudes when they blatantly in interviews tell you to your face, you will take what I give you and like it. This is what this article says. Read it yourself if you don't want to believe me on it. This man is basically sitting up there talking, bragging about how he's going to ultimately, he may. And listen to the language in the article. He's not even confirming he's going to meet up with Triple G. And then you start talking about that boxing is a business. You see this shit? It's a business. It's a business. I don't give a fuck about the business. I give a fuck about legacies. I give a fuck about having a true champion in a division. But you guys will sit there and tell me, you guys will sit here, the ones who take this shit will sit here and argue with me back and forth about how the business of boxing works. Meanwhile, you're getting fucked with these horrible pay-per-views, these horrible matchups, these lopsided ass matchups. Fighters pulling out of fights, fighters sitting up there pulling guys 3 weight divisions, 2 weight divisions below them up to fight, selling you on some bullshit. And you wonder why boxing is in this state. Because of dudes like Danny Jacobs, and the list goes on. So you know what, Danny Jacobs, when you sit there and you talk all that shit, how we gonna just tune in just to watch it? Well, you lost one of your viewers right here. QuestX is not gonna be watching you until you make some power moves, until I sit there and I see that you want to fight fighters other than Sergio fucking Mora again. You got dropped by Mora. No, granted, you came back. Mora did get hurt in the fight, but you did come back. But I'm tired of this shit with no.